name is Simon Trevathan. I'm the interim CEO of TRIAC, the Toronto Region Immigrant Employment Council. Today, I'm honored to lend my voice to celebrate the profound impact of the TRIAC Mentoring Partnership. In this video, we recognize the lasting influence of mentoring has had on the lives of 3 mentor and mentee pairs. We will explore the ripple effect of mentoring relationships. And this video also serves as a call to action, inviting new mentors to join us as we continue to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of TMP. Before you witness the powerful and impactful stories, let me lay the backdrop for you. 20 years ago, TRIAC set out with a bold vision to reshape the workforce of the Toronto region by empowering its most valuable resource, its people, and in particular, those new to Canada. At the heart of this vision lies a powerful concept of mentorship. Today, we reflect on 21 years of TMP. We recognize the profound and lasting impact of this program has made, not just on individual careers, but employers and the local workforce and the broader economy. By empowering skilled immigrants with mentorship and connecting them to meaningful opportunities, TMP has contributed to a more diverse, innovative and resilient labour market, driving growth and economic prosperity in the Toronto region. Since its inception, TMP has grown into a cornerstone of opportunity for skilled immigrant professionals across the region. With over 26,000 mentor and mentee matches, the ripple effect of mentoring extends far beyond professional advice.
I immigrated in Canada in 2013 as a professional marketer. So before I immigrated into Canada, I worked in a few global companies. So my expectation was that the journey is going to be easy for me. So I won't be faced with a lot of challenges and this kind of stuff. So I was really hopeful.
Similar to a lot of immigrants, I got to Canada with a lot of dreams and hopes. But I remember the first time I actually got to CN Tower, I was looking up at the tower with so much excitement for the journey ahead.
As you know, I came to Canada because war in Ukraine started. It was last few pregnancy weeks for me. And when I gave the birth, when my child was just 2 weeks, we decided to move from Ukraine. We arrived to Poland, then we spent 2 months in Poland. We were very happy because we understood the Canada Open special program for Ukrainians. And 2 months we were waiting for visas, and when my youngest one was just 2 months, we moved to Canada.
At the beginning, I tried to figure things out by myself because I don't have a community here in Ontario.
I took a couple of months to settle in, but I didn't realize those couple of months would actually turn into a really long period of wait for me to get my first job here in Canada.
At that time, my fiance was living in Iran, where I immigrated from. And the funny thing that I just wanted to tell you, before I come to Canada, you know what I did with my fiance just 2 days before my flight? So we went and purchased a suit. And you know, the whole purpose of the suit is that both of us under the impression that as soon as I, arrive in Canada, so a lot of companies are waiting for me. So I will just go to a lot of interviews, wear my suits and this kind of stuff. So I received a phone call that, yeah, we received your resume, we reviewed your resume, come for the interview. So I had my suit ready, right? So I wore my suits, with the tie. I took Toronto TTC. It was August. It was very warm. So I was sweating, to be honest with you. Then I arrived at the place, and when I arrived at the location, a very funny thing happened. So they asked me to fill the form that I don't expect any money for the interview. So it was interesting why they're giving this form. And I told them, okay, come on, just be easy. It's a part of the culture. You should learn a lot of things. And then I stayed there, and I was the only person with the suit, and I was just sweating. The person who interviewed me told me that, Human, do me a favor. Yeah, whatever you want. What should I do? And he told me that, come on Monday, but don't wear your suit. A colleague came at that time and told me, I want to, send you to the field. And I told myself, what field? What should I do? And they told me that, don't panic, don't worry about it, we will train you. And we will go, and I saw that they're knocking on the doors and asking for donation as a charity or for something like that.
So I went on the internet, tried to look for information, ask questions in Facebook groups, but it took so much time and energy to find one useful information. Until I bumped into a friend of mine from my university here in Toronto, and she told me about TRIAC, and that's how I knew about the program and joined.
When I started to visit Richmond Hill Welcome Center, a social worker told me that you can try to participate TRIAC mentoring program.
Being connected to a Canadian professional as you seek to create a new life in this country builds confidence. With this newfound confidence, skilled immigrants are able to share their talents with the GTA and its employers. Harnessing their talents strengthens the GTA, bringing new ideas, innovation, and stimulating the economy.